So I am back from my vacation in the Smoky Mountains. It was a great time, had a lot of fun, did a lot of hiking, more hiking than I have ever done before at the Smoky Mountains, and felt really good doing the hiking. But you may notice my voice is a little off as I have a cold. And I'm going to explain a little bit about that and what my theory is for why that happened. So my wife was sick about a day or two before going down there to the Smoky Mountains. That's when her sickness, whatever, started, right? About a day or two in, my son and my youngest daughter also started feeling sick. And, sore throat, cough, kind of losing their voice a little bit, congestedness, that kind of stuff, right? And I was doing pretty well, did not feel any sick symptoms or, any symptoms of it at all. Started out pretty well with my eating. We got there on Sunday evening, and Sunday, Monday, ate pretty well. I think it was Tuesday, if I remember correctly, I might have had a little bit of carb. And then Wednesday, Thursday, I had some carbs, and I drank some alcohol, some moonshine from the old Smoky distillery and so forth. And things started to go downhill for me from there. Friday, I did get a little bit better with my eating, but, I think I had some ground beef, like a pound of ground beef early in the day on Friday. We did a hike and, seemed to go okay. But then Friday evening, I ate bad again and ate carbs again and had some more alcohol. So after a few days of doing this, I think it kind of broke down my body a bit, and I started to get sick a little on Saturday. The interesting thing is we did pretty moderate, or it was considered moderate, but it seemed like a pretty difficult hike on Saturday. A lot of roots in the way and not uneven surface, or not an even surface, an uneven surface, and rocks to climb over and stuff like that, right? And it was a great view to the waterfall and all that. And it was really hot that day too, so I was sweating a lot. It was very humid, and believe it or not, I actually felt better doing the hike than before, when I was starting to feel a bit of the sickness, the sore throat and cough, that kind of thing. Then later in the evening on Saturday, it seemed like it was starting to come back again. So it was kind of interesting that while I was really active in doing the hike and out in the sun, I seemed to be feeling better. But then afterwards in the evening, I started to feel a little bit sick again, and I did drink more alcohol again. So that was a downfall really throughout the week for me. And the eating really wasn't the best in the world either. But just got to admit to it. I definitely wasn't doing as well as I should have been for eating carnivore. I would eat some meat, but then I would have some carb, and it just wasn't good. And then Sunday, we were there about half the day and then drove back. And it was a pretty long drive, and got home really late last night or into this morning, early morning hours. And so now it's Monday evening here, and I'm recording this video to go out on Tuesday morning. So that's kind of where I'm at. I did get a little bit of a nap this evening here before doing this video, and I do feel a little bit better than I had. So hopefully tonight I can get a good night of sleep, and that'll help. Just eating carnivore today, trying to get back on track. I had 8 eggs scrambled earlier in the day. That was like around noon. And I'm going to do some chicken wings just seasoned with Redmond's real salt here this evening. And that is going to be all I'm going to eat today. So definitely getting away from the carbs again. We'll see. Probably going to take me a few days to get over this. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Like in the past, before I started eating carnivore, I would get sick and it would take me weeks to get over it. I'd have cough for weeks and so forth. And hopefully that won't happen this time. I do think though that I probably put my body into a little bit of shock with eating some of the carbs again and drinking the alcohol, and that I probably made things worse to where I did kind of, succumb to the sickness that everybody was getting. So that's where I'm at with things. And I'm going to start getting back to regular videos on the channel again, now that I'm back from vacation. And I'm going to do probably a little more updates about just how well my body was able to do the hikes and so forth compared to in the past before I was carnivore, because that's something that was really noticeable for me and really big. So I'll probably talk about that more in the next video. But until then, I'm just working on getting myself back on track again, and feeling better and so forth. And this is just another example of why I should not be deterring, taking any shortcuts from my carnivore diet, because when I do, I just don't feel as well. So here's where I am. Time to get back on track again.